You were in an accident, your car's a wreck, your body hurts, and you're thinking, well, the other driver's insurance will just pay for everything, right? Not so fast. Just because you were in an accident doesn't mean you're automatically entitled to a payout. The law doesn't work like that, not in Florida. To recover money, you have to prove that you were actually damaged, and that means showing how this accident truly impacted your life, not just your car, but your body, your paycheck, and your peace of mind. Hi, I'm attorney Jim Curtis, and in this video, I'm breaking down the different types of damages that you can recover in a Florida personal injury case, and how they can make or break the value of your claim. So let's get started. First things first, here's where most people go wrong. They assume fault automatically equals payment. But even if someone caused your accident, if you weren't actually injured and didn't get medical treatment, you likely don't have a claim worth pursuing. Florida law requires proof of actual damages, meaning you have to show that the accident caused you measurable harm. That could be medical bills, lost wages, or the physical pain you've been forced to endure. So before we even talk about how much your claim is worth, we have to talk about what your damages are. First, let's start with economic damages. These are your out-of-pocket losses. This category includes medical bills, both past and future expected treatment. Lost wages, the pay you've already missed while recovering. Loss of future earning capacity, if your injuries prevent you from returning to the same kind of work. And property damage, like the repairs to your vehicle or the replacement of personal items destroyed in the crash. These are usually backed up by receipts, invoices, and employer records, the paper trail that shows exactly how the accident has affected your finances. Now here's where things get personal. Non-economic damages. These are the losses that don't come with a bill attached, but are often the most devastating. They include things like pain and suffering, emotional distress, loss of enjoyment of life, disfigurement or scarring, and loss of consortium. That's the impact your injuries have had on your relationship with your spouse or your family. These damages tell the story of what the accident took from you as a person, and insurance companies love to downplay these because they're harder to measure. That's where good evidence and medical documentation and the right attorney comes in. Here's the bottom line. A personal injury claim isn't about a quick check. It's about making you whole again. But if you don't understand what you're entitled to, the insurance company will make sure you walk away with far less than you deserve. That's why having an experienced lawyer who understands how to document, calculate, and prove your damages is critical, because once your case settles, you don't get a second chance. If you've been injured in Florida and you're not sure what your damages are worth, don't guess, get help. I'm attorney Jim Curtis. Call me today for a free consultation, or you can visit my website at calljimthelawyer.com. Now that you know what can be recovered in a Florida personal injury case, be sure to check out this next video to learn the steps that you can take during your claim to maximize your personal injury settlement. See you there.